need to talk.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 teen movies you've never heard of.
When I try and figure out just where I fit in, and I draw a complete blank.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best teen movies that you may have missed because life moves pretty fast. Did we forget to include your favourite unknown teen movie? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, Vision Quest.
I'm gonna wrestle shoot this year, coach.
Shoot? Nobody wants to wrestle shoot. Loudon, you're out of your mind.
To tell you the truth, I kind of worry about that.
If you're trying to drop 2 weight classes in wrestling, one way to is by going on a vision quest. That's what Loudon Swain decides to do in this often forgotten 80s flick. But when he and his father take in a boarder who's a total beauty, Loudon starts to forget about his wrestling goals.
Doesn't make you anything except what you are already. Which isn't half bad if you want my opinion.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
In pure 80s fashion, there's an epic sports match, cheeseball love lines, and a hit song by Madonna. Here's a fun fact, in some countries, the movie's title was changed to Crazy For You in order to capitalise on Madonna's success.
Not a half bad dancer.
Number 9, Roll Bounce.
These cats around here don't know nothing about this. Then let's go. Where we from, y'all? Southside. Let's go.
If you've ever wanted more teen films about 1970s roller rinks, then have we got the movie for you. Bow Wow, or Lil Bow Wow as he was, still Lil at the time that he played Xavier, a teen who loves nothing more than roller skating. When his local roller rink is closed down, he and his crew are forced to skate at the fancy pants one across town.
Hey, man. This place has everything. Everything but some real music.
The snobs don't take too kindly to them, and a skating rivalry ensues, which ultimately culminates in a spectacular skate-off. Oh, and did we mention that there are multiple disco songs in this one? Can you dig it?
Feel the rhythm, check the rhyme, come on along and have a real good time.
Number 8, My Bodyguard. Most teen movies aren't nominated by the Writers Guild of America for a screenwriting award, but this teen dramedy managed to do just that.
You did do it.
So did you.
When Clifford gets dropped off at his high school in a limo, he soon finds himself a victim of Melvin and his gang of miscreants. In order to protect himself, Clifford hires the one kid everyone's afraid of, Ricky, to be his bodyguard.
Anything you want to say to me? Talk to him first. Now, what was that you were saying?
This is already pretty weird, but it's even weirder that Ricky is rumoured to have murdered multiple people. Ricky and Clifford do end up forming an endearing friendship, but don't confuse their relationship with the one in the 1992 romantic thriller, The Bodyguard.
What'd you expect?
Well, I don't know. Maybe a tough guy?
This is my disguise.
Number 7, mid-90s.
Where you going?
I'm about to go skate this guy. Try hard, be corny, right?
Considering just how many comedies he's been in, it's a little surprising how dark Jonah Hill's directorial debut is. Loosely based on his own childhood, mid-90s chronicles 13-year-old Stevie's adventures with a group of reckless skateboarders. While this premise seems innocent enough, Stevie's home life is a wreck, and his new group of friends isn't the best of crowds.
Say goodbye, Stevie. This is the last time you're coming here.
Hey, but baby, what's your number, though?
Stevie Mom.
You not taking that down. You not taking that down.
Hill deftly handles heavy topics including self-harm, drug abuse, poverty, and child endangerment, while balancing the film's heart and humour. Don't expect McLovin to pop up here, but this realistic coming-of-age story is well worth the watch.
You literally take the hardest hits out of anybody I've ever seen in my life. You know you don't have to do that, right?
Number 6, Charlie Bartlett. Before teens started offering sex advice on sex education, there was Charlie Bartlett.
Maybe the way to do this is to ask a question?
What question?
Charlie, I don't know. You're the professional.
After being kicked out of several private schools, Charlie goes public. When he doesn't fit in, he's prescribed medication for his ADHD. He then begins to offer therapy inside the boys' bathroom.
He says he doesn't want to see me. Can't stop crying.
Well, sometimes people say one thing and they really mean another, like...
You called me a loser.
While there are a few sillier moments, the film does treat mental health seriously. With a cast consisting of Robert Downey Jr., Hope Davis, and Kat Dennings, it's hard to believe this movie is as underrated as it is. Though we have to admit, Principal Nathan Gardner is a far cry from Tony Stark.
Everybody needs to vent a little now and again, don't you figure? Some of us are privileged enough to vent to you in the boys' room stall, and the rest of us just have to settle for less conventional method.
Number 5, Real Women Have Curves. Before America Ferrera starred as Ugly Betty, Superstore's Amy Souza, or the voice of Astrid Hofferson in the How to Train Your Dragon franchise, she became an icon for so many young women in her feature film debut. Real Women Have Curves.
Why is a woman's virginity the only thing that matters? A woman has thoughts, ideas, a mind of her own.
Based on the play by Josefina Lopez, it tells the story of 18-year-old Ana Garcia, who wants to go to college, but is pressured by her mother to help run the family's textile factory. Unfortunately, Anna's mum's meddling doesn't stop there. She wants Anna to lose weight, get married, and have kids.
You could be beautiful. Stop it. You're overweight too. So why should I listen to you?
Anna, don't eat the flan.
Was commended for its Latina representation, as well as its depiction of the challenges that so often face Latin American women.
Pero que se han vuelto locas. Ladies, look how beautiful we are. Y que bien se siente, ¿verdad?
Number 4, It's a Boy-Girl Thing. Freaky Friday doesn't just happen to mothers and daughters. Body swaps can also happen between enemies.
It's impossible. This cannot happen.
Will this happen, okay? You better figure out how to get my damn body back,
Trust me, there is nothing I would like more.
In It's a Boy-Girl Thing, Nell and Woody quickly learn not to argue in front of ancient Aztec statues, lest they end up in a body switcheroo. Once they're forced to trade places, however, Nell and Woody learn that the other's life isn't all that easy.
You don't get it, do you? People like you never do.
People like me? What exactly is it that people like me don't get?
People like me!
Nell tries to pick up football while Woody discovers that beauty is a pain. Spoiler alert here, if you're planning to watch the movie, in a twist that doesn't happen in most body switch movies, the two end up falling in love.
You make me a better person. My own person. And that's why I know that this means nothing. And you mean everything.
Number 3, The First Time.
Have you done it yet?
None of your business.
It's rare to find a teen movie that doesn't leap into full raunchy mode at the first mention of sex. The First Time is a unique case as it manages to avoid all the bawdy jokes.
I fantasize about holding her hand and kissing in the rain. You know, all that cheesy, tired, romantic that you're such a fan of.
Dave and Aubrey meet at a party and end up talking for hours. Unfortunately, their chemistry is complicated by the fact that they both have other love interests. Things do end up working out for them, but they don't exactly fall for each other gracefully. The two quickly learn that the first time isn't all that smooth, which is definitely a more realistic portrayal than what we can say for most other depictions of first times.
I just gotta get from here to there safely and on my own terms, and I know that Ronnie is safe because I have my own copy of his test results, so would you please just tell me why I can't go and get it over with.
Number 2, The To-Do List. Traditionally, in pop culture, it's usually boys who are determined to lose their virginity. In The To-Do List, the protagonist, Brandy Clark, challenges that dating trope.
I'm witty, engaging, smart, well-read. Once I add sexually experienced to the package, he'll totally want me.
When she gets fed up with her lack of sexy fun time, Brandy makes a literal to-do list. As with everything she does, Aubrey Plaza brings exactly the right amount of spunk to her character, who quickly learns that hooking up with boys isn't quite like studying for a test.
Oh my god, do I have bureau breath?
No. Just let me kiss you back.
Right. Yeah, I knew that.
Another standout is, of course, Bill Hader, who stars as Brandy's boss, as well as Brandy's two best friends, played by Sarah Steele and Alia Shawkat. Only true BFFs can declare all of their sexual conquests to each other.
Thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Mud. Even though Mud was loosely inspired by Tom Sawyer and other works by Mark Twain, it's not exactly a barrel of laughs.
You've got crosses in your heels.
Nails. Shaped like crosses.
What for?
Ward off evil spirits.
Matthew McConaughey stars as Mud, a fugitive living on a small island. When teenagers Ellis and Neckbone discover him, Mud agrees to give them his pistol if they help him get back to his girlfriend Juniper, played by Reese Witherspoon.
All right, y'all scrounge what you can off this list. If we're gonna do this right, we're gonna need more help.
This agreement, however, is only complicated by the fact that the law is on the lookout for him. While most of the film is focused on the adults, the two teens end up learning a lot, which, you know, is pretty standard for a coming of age.
Oh, just a bad piece of business. Y'all don't need to hear about it.
I need to hear about it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.